for the musical episode.
Whoa! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mayhem and Misfits. We had to take a couple weeks off because travel, Gen Con, all different types of things. But we're super happy to be back and in the saddle again. At least I am. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I just want to play some D&D with my friends.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I'm saying.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And there's Cecil. Or
Well,
is
Cecil
it
back.
Naya? Or is it...
That was just me.
Oh.
Me when I was like this big.
Yeah. So, how about we go around the table and introduce ourselves and our characters? Joe, would you like to...
Hi, I'm Joe Louis. Logic on the socially things. I am playing Sully Starfallen, the tiefling monk of the School of the Spiraling Ginger.
Or is this delicious?
It is particularly loud here tonight.
Yeah.
It is also very loud where we are.
Super loud. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Algernon Bolden. I'm a programmer over at Hairbrain Schemes. We make games such as Dragonfall, Shadowrun Returns, and now we're making Battletech. Check it out at battletech.com. I'm getting really good
Boom.
at that.
Yeah,
and
I
I
know,
play Lenny Stone, the Paladin of Law and Order.
Bum bum.
Hi, I'm Anna Geeks.
Anna Geeks.
I'm a full-time variety Twitch broadcaster and the CEO, founder, and chairperson of Geek Space TV, where we do such shows as Exalted Games of Divinity.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It does.
Is it a cool show?
Does, which actually has AJ
Wait,
on
that's
it.
me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Yes, but we won't have an episode this Friday because of PAX. However, on Sunday, I will be guesting on a little channel called Roll For It that some people that know me know that I maybe used to be a full-time cast member when they called it Roll For It with an E and it was a pun. It's not a pun anymore. I don't get it. But I will be guesting on Layla the Vampire Slayer, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer alternate universe. So that's Sunday. You'll have to check out Roll For It socials to know exactly what time because I'm not sure. Oh, and I'm playing...
What are you playing?
I am playing a Tiefling Sorceress.
And then Lizzie the Bull, unfortunately, is sick
Who's not
today.
here, yeah.
Lizzie, get better. Heart you.
Aw.
Feel better.
Who are you?
I'm the guy that's just going to sit here all night and eat these amazing chocolate chip cookies that some
Welcome.
nice tiefling
Anime cookies.
hippie made.
Welcome.
They're amazing.
I told you all. I told you the cookies were amazing.
They are.
These cookies
now
are
you
unreal.
Have more people verifying it. Just saying.
They're magical
Just
cookies.
saying. All right, I gotta. I'm logged into the wrong channel on my phone, so it's gonna take me a minute.
You want to know how to get
Yeah.
extra bonus points from your DM? Cook amazing cookies and bring them in.
Oh, so that's the secret.
Yes.
That will not work on Liquid Tabletop because I will not be bought.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Oh, I will easily be bought. All day long.
So whenever
Cookies.
anyone says they can't be bought, I just say they haven't found the price yet.
Just cookies for me. I mean, that's easy. Cookies or nachos? Done. We're good.
Cookies or nachos? How about cookies and
Cooking
nachos?
nachos.
Nacho cookies.
Interesting.
Well, what happens if it's chocolate nacho sauce? Just saying.
See, you make really thin chocolate chip cookies, you make chips out of them, and then you use like a mole sauce.
Ooh.
And we've now turned from D&D to cooking. So
when I made the cookies, I did it on stream, and I also made a lasagna at the
wait,
time.
did you give
and
away the
people said,
recipe on the stream?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering how did this work?
My mother had to practically beg me to give her that recipe, and I finally did it as a Christmas gift.
Okay, no. I'm just wondering. Like, it was on
No,
stream.
I'm not
So,
letting that recipe out there.
so how did people like look at what you were putting in, or like?
They tried, sure. But the recipe includes such ingredients as 1 1/3 teaspoons of baking soda.
Everybody got that? We got
1
1 point
1/3.
part of the recipe.
So it's really
So tell me, what else is on this
I
recipe?
kind of estimate it in the half teaspoon thing. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
I just see like a
Fair.
little parchment paper and little pieces opened up
saying.
now.
I know, right?
1/3. Come on, we have to unlock all of
But
them.
everybody, so I was saying, like, I'm going to make lasagna and cookies, and people are like, cookie lasagna? That sounds amazing. So now I have to figure out how to make cookie lasagna.
I'm all
I
down
feel like
for
that's
cookie
kind of like a
lasagna.
cookie. Like you ever see like the cookie
It's the different
pies?
layers of cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a cookie,
Like a cookie pie,
batter
yeah.
layer, and then like a chocolate melty layer, and then like a
Oh.
cookie batter layer, and then like
make
a
a
marshmallow
snickerdoodle
layer.
or maybe a marshmallow layer. I don't know. This doesn't sound like something that I would want to eat. So you know,
It
What?
sounds.
No.
It sounds like a diabetic coma.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
would
if it's
have
made
one.
out of that, I'm good.
That is just a really thick cookie.
What's your point?
It wouldn't cook in the middle.
Also, incidentally, AJ, I forgot to tell you since Liz is in chat, we determined today on my stream that you are my bunny brother-in-law.
Okay. Hello, bunny sister-in-law.
Brother-in-law?
Liz is my bunny sister,
Okay.
and they're married,
Yeah.
so that makes him my bunny brother-in-law.
Right. I like it.
Seems
Don't
legit.
think
There
too
you
deep.
go.
No, the math does check out.
It's true.
Anyway,
Welcome
true.
to being a rabbit.
What? So I'm gonna let you guys. I want to hear the recap from you guys. I'll normally do it,
Bunny-in-law, yeah.
but since actually just you two, because Anna wasn't there for the last session, so you two can recap and let us know everything that happened.
last time on Misfits and Mayhem.
We did some stuff.
Thanks, guys.
That's
I
it.
appreciate
That's
the
all you got.
catch-up.
Hold on. All right. So it was the escape out of the mountain.
We got through to escape out on the mountain. We got back, and then we determined that Cecil. Oh wait, it might not be Cecil because there's another personality inside of her. Who might be the true personality. Was knocked out. So we took her back to the castle, and once we got there, we confronted the king.
Yep.
And the king.
Wait, you knocked me out?
No, you were knocked out. You're just.
Yes.
You're gone. We didn't knock you out. We did it. We just tied you up while you were knocked out. For your own safety.
Would
in
you
ours.
rather we have left you in the mountain?
Probably.
Well, you're comfortable and untied now in our home in the castle.
Right. Okay.
In our quarters in the castle.
Great.
In your pillow fort.
Yes, you're full of pillows right now.
No, surrounded by pillows, not full of pillows.
Surrounded by pillows.
I have to try and find that voice again. I'm gonna like.
Anyway,
So much pressure.
so we confronted the king, and he actually admitted that indeed there was a spider underneath the surface of the citadel, and took us there. But first, we had to take a sacred oath, and
Yes.
we have laser tattoos.
Yeah, there was the litigimancy thing.
Laser tattoos.
Laser tattoos.
We're like part of an inner circle club now, like Voltron.
Which one of us has not taken.
You're not part of the club. You don't have laser tattoos.
Nor can we say what happened in there.
Oh, right. We can't because she's not part of the club.
Yep.
That's
Do
good.
it.
So,
But the
actually,
GM could say something.
we didn't say what happened.
Yep. We can't. We have laser tattoos. We're duty bound not to say
We are contractually forbidden from divulging project secrets.
Now, if the GM wants to break that rule, the GM's perfectly
For
allowed
the
to.
stream's knowledge, you can divulge what you were talking about. What happened?
I don't know. This is a trap.
I don't know. Can we see a copy of the EULA?
I suppose we should probably go on. Anyway, so one of the things that we got in is we had to get a drop of the venom of the giant spider stuck in crystals dropped upon our forehead, in which case we got vision of the ancient past. In this vision, we saw an even more gigantic spider. We're talking like the size of a city, I believe. With
It was like a football field
it was
size.
a football field size, but have 8 children, who all tore off the legs of the great spider, and each gained a power from it.
Meanwhile, the dad was on top,
While the dad was on top.
ripping off the upper carapace.
Yeah, it was kind of nasty. Anyway, so we got that vision, and we learned that there are 8 great spiders and a spider king that was created from
9.
that. Fast forward a number of years, decades, centuries, we're not really sure.
It was an age, which is
It was-
2,687 years.
Look at this guy with math. Anyway, an age later, we
I
find
take
out that
notes.
the daughter of the king of spiders has betrayed them somehow and is now trying to do something, but they capture her and put her in a crystal carapace underneath the Ruby Mountain, which is what the reason why the dwarfs are no longer there. I feel like I've forgotten a lot of stuff, but you know.
You learned that the Spider King actually spins crystals. And that it was the crystal.
No, Mort Spindles.
Oh yeah, I have notes too. I should probably look at my notes. That was all from memory.
That was it was good.
Thank you.
It was good.
I can't speak to the quality of this flashback or whatever you want to call it.
You realize that you found out that the crystals down there would probably be able to teleport you home
Oh yes.
from the king.
So we've only found 4 of the 9 powers. We know someone can weave crystals. We know someone can mind control. Sakari, who's the name of the princess, who's currently underneath the throne, the one that is currently encapsulated. She had the power of poison. And then Matamort has growing. No, that was Matamort's power was that he's continually growing every year.
Who?
Malmort.
Malmort. He didn't
yeah.
have the weave crystal power. He had the power of growth.
Yep.
He has all of the powers
he has
combined.
He's Captain Planet.
Essentially, he received all of the powers. The children
Got one each.
got one each.
Okay.
Okay. And I have a little note saying that needs crystal. I don't know. I'm a really bad note.
I think that was for
Mort
you need crystals.
Spindles.
Oh, we need spindles.
Maldron Crafters.
The Meldine crafters were the dwarven crafters that crafted those 5 pieces that you saw in the throne room.
They're super
Or the
crafters.
5, yeah. And that they gather every 100 years to show each other their works, but they generally don't like each other.
Right. How many years has it been since the last meetup?
You don't know.
All right. Oh, and then also we went upstairs to our castle or to our giant statues, and we did our laser tattoos, and then they got laser tattoos. Prophecy. Don't stare at me like that.
We don't know if they had them before we went there, though, because we didn't have ours to activate theirs.
Well, do you think that like there was like a little gnome that went up there and laser tattooed them as we were getting laser tattooed?
I can't argue against it.
What you gonna do?
You also learned that a weapon could be constructed from the venom of Sakari, and the crafters could fashion the weapon.
Yes.
But you would need that to defeat the king down in Fellhaven.
I have renamed Fellhaven to Green Ichor City.
That's one of the cities down there.
That's a particular city.
Yeah.
Okay, Green.
Fellhaven's the underground
Yeah.
colony.
It just seems like all roads lead to Fellhaven, though.
So how does the dragon fit in?
Don't know.
Convenient plot device.
Yep. She seems to enjoy tormenting our king, Valkyr, because Count Valkyr is part of this secret laser tattoo brotherhood and sisterhood, fraternity. I don't know. But she definitely is doing something to mess with his Kroll in particular. But that's all I got.
Well,
Why are we messing with this at all?
Because we need to get the crystals to go home.
Right.
So we could live a happy life here and not actually worry about it, or we could take where plot and destiny takes us and go home.
We never figure out how much venom we need.
I don't know. I don't want to have a lot of venom. That sounds like a bad bender. How much venom do you want?
Well, I mean, how much does it take to craft a weapon out of it?
I don't know. Bane only took like a couple liters, and they got huge. Wait, different type of venom. Sorry, literally one.
I was thinking more along the lines of I always preferred other types of Spider-Man. Particularly Spider-Gwen, but you know.
Did you say spider bread?
No, Spider-Gwen.
Oh, okay.
But that's a different universe. So that's what we have, and as you can tell, we're not copious note takers or particularly organized. And this is why I went from being an investigator to a paladin.
I like it.
Yeah, so I think we ended though, like with the laser.
Yeah, we were given the opportunity to ask the king whatever questions we want, and evidently danced around the one question that we needed to ask.
Which I still don't know. I had 2 weeks to think about this, and I don't know.
I had a little bit on my mind since then, so I haven't had a chance to really think on it.
What would be an important question to ask?
So you guys are now back in your suite.
Having been coerced into sharing this story with your wonderful friend.
Do you share the story or not?
Of
We
course
don't know
I do.
anything about her.
Well, I'm lawful good. It would be lying by omission to not tell it. Who are you again? Are you Cecil or are you other person?
Who are we talking to?
I'm Naya.
Noya.
What?
It's good.
Noya.
Naya.
Right.
It's my body that she's been habited in.
They don't pay me enough to deal with this, so I'm just gonna say okay. I'm a paladin, not a
It's true,
therapist.
you know. The little one doesn't pay you enough at all.
I like this one. She makes sense. I don't get paid nearly enough.
Just saying.
I'm just saying, she has a ruby in there that's worth at least 400 gold. How much gold is she giving us? Nothing.
Nothing at all. It's fine.
Just need
The
to
only person that would be vouching for Noya
Noya.
is curiously quiet.
Where is she? She's not that short. Ooh, I'm gonna catch up for that one. I just feel like
She's
next week.
already angry. The kicker is I did it without even thinking about it. I didn't even mean to. I actually feel bad.
I'm just assuming right now that Ali is just off doing whatever.
You don't see her in the room.
I'm gonna go to guard.
Yeah.
Guard, have you seen Alius anywhere?
Yes, sir. She was making off with a certain particular herb that I could not identify, and she is probably somewhere in the Citadel. We could find out.
Yes, because she's really hard to see. She's from Clan Don't See Me. Is this, well, I'll make sure she's safe. If she's safe and sound, you don't need to bother her. She's had a rough, stressful time. You don't want to make her angry.
Right.
It's to your benefit not to make her angry.
Yes. Small of stature.
No.
Tall of
Don't
anger.
Don't
Strength.
Don't say small around her. Trust me. Those will be the last words you will ever say.
Right, sir. Yes.
You don't believe me, do you?
I guess I should. I possibly could. Fine. That's okay. We'll do our best, sir.
All right, Noya.
You've given the warning. That's all you can do.
And you see him. You hear him. Just stomp off down the hall.
Stomp. All right, Noya. Unfortunately, we're short-staffed right now, so I'm going to trust you. What?
Naya.
Noya.
No. It's with an A.
Noya.
Noya? Noyi?
Night.
You're both awful.
Oh, Naya.
Yeah.
Oh, rhymes with Laya.
Laya, Naya. Gotcha. So, Naya. We're a little bit short-staffed right now. Cecil agreed to help us before. She was really good friends with Alius. Maybe you could help us out too. At the very least.
Cecil wanted to leave.
Do you want to get back home, though?
Not really, no. Why? We're living in a
Palace.
Yeah.
I
Why would I want to leave? It's nice here. Everything's paid for.
I kind of have a feeling that if we don't help the prince,
The price will increase.
yeah, No one actually does this for their generosity. I think they really think they were going to help.
All right, so we make up a story.
I can't do
Draw it
that.
out.
I don't lie.
So just shut up.
That's a lie by omission.
No, it's shutting up.
Thus, lie by omission.
No.
This isn't going to work. There's ideological differences between the two of you. And
It's not my fault.
Anyway, why don't you just sit down for a moment and we'll tell you a story.
All about how my life got twisted. No.
And I'd like to take a minute just sit right there and tell you how he became a lawful paladin of the Chapel of the Swirling Ginger. It doesn't rhyme that well.
I think if she's going to join us on the mission, we should probably go back downstairs and have her take some acid.
That's probably a good idea. Hey, Naya!
Lucy said short-staffed. I will end you.
I didn't think of that. Just think about it, though. If you're not here and we're short-staffed, that makes you the tall one. I'm just saying.
That's a stretch.
I don't know. I got nothing. You have to deal with that next week. I don't. So, Naya, how about you come down and we can lead you to a place?
Sounds suspiciously like a trap.
It's not a trap. I just can't tell you about it until you agree to be part of the team. I don't know how to say this without breaking oaths. This is like an oathception. I can't lie, but I can't tell anything about it.
I know, this is
Well,
great.
you can lie.
Yes, but he didn't take my oaths. Actually, technically, I haven't taken my oath either because I'm level 2.
There you go.
But I'm trying to keep to my oaths.
Yeah, but if you haven't sworn the oath, there's no oath to keep to.
I would know. I'll be guilty.
I'm just saying, you want my help or not?
How about you just come with us, and if you don't like it, you can deke out. How about that?
I don't think I believe you. You tied me up.
You were knocked out and flailing while sleeping.
'Cause I was tied up.
You were flailing before the tying up.
You gagged me.
Did we gag her?
You did.
Did we gag her?
My mouth's still dry.
You fell asleep with your mouth open.
'Cause there was a gag in it.
There was no gag.
Actually, honestly, don't remember there was a gag. Was there a gag?
It's totally
Let's ask the
gag.
D20. No gag.
I'm just assuming that I'll use put a gag in her mouth.
That's probably true.
I'm assuming you had cotton mouth, like or right from all the.
Does it really matter?
Look, I'm an honor as paladin of law and order. Not just one, but 2 gods.
I see. Then you're saying right there you're conflicted.
No, it's because it's a lot. They synergize. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
Right. So you're serving the interest of 2 parties.
It's like cheese and mutton on bread. It's like a matchroom.
I'm a vegetarian.
It's like bread and peanut butter. It's better together.
Do you know the health standards on peanut butter?
You try. I give up.
Try to explain what? I'm lost.
I just want her downstairs so she can join the thing that we can't talk about.
Well, you technically already told her about it, right?
Well, we can tell her that there's a thing that we can't talk about. We can't tell her what it is, though.
But you got laser things.
What the hell is a laser?
I have no clue. It's like the thing that Beholder shoots.
You know, she's got a point. It might be good to have someone with us that isn't part of it.
But then we can't tell her what's going on.
Nope.
Though,
But she's also not bound by it.
I mean, if she happens to figure it out on her own because of clues, we can't be held responsible for that. Naya, have you ever thought about investigation before?
Not really.
If I left my back open with copious amounts of notes, unguarded.
That's the same as telling me. Look, alright, here's the deal. I will help you if you leave me behind.
If you leave you...
And you take all of her drugs with you.
I am still confused. How are we going to be sure that this is your body?
This is true. You could be lying.
Well, to be entirely honest, I'm not sure either. But neither is Cecil. And that's important. That's worthwhile. That
Have you ever considered like a timeshare,
considering.
like joint custody of the body?
Well, we kind of have that, but it's more like we're both trying to live in it at the same time.
Can you talk to each other now?
Not really. Can you talk to yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking to yourself, not someone else.
I can't disprove that.
Look, I'm just a simple paladin. This is way beyond my pay
How
grade.
do you know she's there?
Well, I could hope she's not, but she always comes back.
What happens in the meantime? Where have you been?
I don't know.
Like, has time passed for you?
I mean, it's wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Oh, yeah.
Timey-wimey, I suppose.
Time's not really linear, is it?
Actually, it is. It's now and then it's later.
It's not, no.
So you think time works that way?
No, now is later.
That's what it's called timeline.
No. What you've made is called a timeline, but it's called time.
Time is only there so everything doesn't happen at
Your
once.
timeline is just drawing a line within time.
Then he walks away.
So you agree to help us
I
by
will break
leaving
your
you
brain.
behind.
Sorry, what?
So you agree to help us if we leave you behind.
Yeah, sure. Don't even have to tell me what we're up to as long as you don't try any shady stuff. No more.
I don't think I'm capable of shady
tying me
stuff.
Then he returns with a matchroom in hand.
So you're willing to take the oath but not to help?
No,
I
I'm
think
not
she's
taking
saying
no
she's going to
oaths.
take help but not take the oath.
Yeah. It's fine.
So we just leave and hope that you join us?
Well, what are we going to do?
I'm not quite sure yet.
All right, well, when you know, you let me know, and then we'll work it out.
I think we're going to visit some dwarves.
Whatever.
Okay, let's go visit some
I'll
dwarves.
visit some dwarves, sure. We getting horses?
So when you say leave you behind, do you mean right now or after the adventure is finished?
When you go back to wherever it is you're all from.
I think she's saying that if we leave...
Oh, as
with the-
opposed to like when we go to see the dwarves, she stays here.
Yes! She's saying when this adventure is over, she wants to stay as a permanent resident.
Oh,
She wants to have... She wants to forget about the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah. Where?
where?
The realms. Did you already forget about the Forgotten Realms?
Oh, they are kind of forgotten, right?
Yep.
I have no idea what you're talking
The
about.
realms.
I don't either.
Where are you from?
I don't know. Spent some time in the Feywild. Don't remember much before that. You won't either.
All right. Here's what we will help. If you help us, I will present the case when Alius returns because I can't make that call. She's technically our boss, and your sister.
Not really. I'm a tiefling.
Yes, I know.
There was some sort of bond created, but I have no idea what the actual.
That's with Cecil.
Yeah, so I can't in good faith agree without...
So wait. How will Cecil be able to maintain the bond created then, if she leaves without you?
It's not my problem. That's from her stealing my body. It's theft, that is.
How did she steal your body?
I don't know. Much.
It could
Can I
be
get an insight check?
Sure.
Nope.
You're going to roll deception.
Nope. I mean, if you're saying nope. Let's see. That's,
You'll roll deception.
yeah. 22.
Yeah, no. 13.
I'm not rolling. I just dropped it. I have no hope. My insight is 1. So I would need to. No, I can't. I literally cannot unless I natural 20.
You would have, if you wanted to help him, you would be able to roll insight and give him advantage. You wouldn't roll it yourself.
I would try. No.
Same thing.
All right.
It's alright, I can have advantage too if I want.
Final negotiation. If you help us, I will plead your case to Alius when she returns. Otherwise, if we agree to this without her consent, she will murder us. Like, not even like threaten. She would slit our throats.
How do we know there's only 2 of you in there?
That's a good point.
Pardon?
It's only been 2, I think.
But, okay, so if Cecil comes out with weed, what about other substances?
Oh, I don't try that. I know I can drink, that's enough for me.
I got nothing.
I learned that lesson in the Feywild. There's some crazy stuff there.
I don't know. I just feel like there should be consensus within the body.
I got nothing. Like I said, I can't make this agreement without Aliu. So how about you help us, and I'll be like, time served and good behavior and help, please.
She's agreed. We'll go.
Let's go.
Is there any other questions we want to ask before we leave?
You don't strictly have to tell her, you know. Just saying.
I don't know. Do you have any questions? Like, where do we find the dwarves? Do we get that one?
That's a pretty good question. You should ask that one. Do you need a little symbol thing for that too? I think it's called a map.
I'm pretty sure it's not a map because there's not going to be little dwarves on a map. Was that the actual question?
The Great Peak Mountains.
Well, that's where some of the dwarves are. Maybe there's a local dwarf. Maybe we should go see the...
looking for a dwarf.
No, we're looking for a Great Warmont. Sorry, I had to... A Meldian Crafter. Maybe there's a Meldian Crafter here because that's who we need to find. A dwarf, but...
Did we ask the king?
No, we never did.
So we go back up to the throne room.
This is it. Okay. Who's going to the throne room?
I'm staying here. I mean, if you want me to go, but I'm not getting one of them things.
Let's just go. We'll meet back.
Whatever.
So am I going or not?
If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. We're just going to ask the king a question.
All right.
We're going to go find out where we're supposed to go.
All right.
Lenny's already gone.
And potentially get food.
All right, I'm coming along.
There we go.
Okay, so you guys leave your suite, and you see the soldier come up to you that you had asked. He said, "Sir, We have not allocated.
Alius.
Yes.
You have not allocated Alius.
Yes. We have not found her. But
Well,
we'll continue looking, sir.
allocate more resources to allocating Alius.
That's a lot of allocating.
We'll keep allocating.
Radio.
All right.
Right.
Elonzi.
And then you see him walk off. And then you get you make.
It's got 2 empty halves of coconuts. It's a crazy place. It is. Kind of like it.
And
My head
you
hurts.
walk back up to the throne room like you've done so many times before.
I'm gonna wait for the crier this time.
And he walks out. He says, "Oh, look at who's back. Are you going to let me do my job? I mean, you've tried to thwart me every time I've tried to announce you.
We've got a new member.
Oh, hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Naya. Who are you?
What?
Your name's what?
No, I mean, what? What'd you say?
Your name is what?
No, my name is What?
Your name's why?
No, What? Not what, what?
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 Not what?
That's what I
What?
said. What?
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 Not what?
Who?
Right,
All right.
I'm What?
I'm Naya.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Well, let me announce you.
She slams the door open.
Son of a...
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your job? Never mind. Closes it. Carry on. After you, sir.
And he walks away. God damn kids. One day.
I think this is why they don't like tieflings. Oh.
Door.
And you walk in and you see Felkir up in his throne and you see Dadarian next to him.
Really?
Problem solved.
Are you well, one problem.
Friends, what is it I can help you with on this morning?
Is that Zendarian or is it the king?
That's Felkir.
So, remember when we were asking all those questions?
Yes.
EULA.
What's EULA?
End user license agreement.
End user license. So who's the end user?
Us, not one of them.
I'm confused.
Your Highness, can we ask a question in private?
Why, certainly.
Secret laser tattoo business.
Oh, right. So she turns around and starts to leave.
And you see him clap his hands, and Dadarian actually walks down, and he says, "Would you come with me?"
Sure. What's your name?
Dadarian.
Studio?
What?
I can't hear you. There's too many people in the
Yes, I
crowd.
know. These chambers echo.
It's something awful.
Yes.
Stu, you won't get some food
But-
or something.
My name is Dadarian.
Okay. My name's Naya. You want to get some food?
I would love some.
Awesome. Great. It's on you.
Fine. And he walks you out, and you two walk to an adjoining room where you open it up, and there is a buffet of foods for you.
Oh, great.
You sound a little different than the last time.
Oh,
I-
we've never met.
What do you mean we have never met?
We've never met, you and I.
Care to explain?
I'm Naya. Have you met Naya before?
I met a Cecil.
Yeah, that's not Naya, is it? It's a totally different person.
How?
I don't know. Weird stuff happens all the time.
Interesting.
Sure, I guess.
So, who or where is Cecil?
Cecil's someone else. Why would I know where she is?
Is she your twin?
Not really, no. No, we're not related at all.
Yet she looks exactly like you.
Well, that's on account of us sharing the same body.
You what?
We're sharing the same... Sharing is a strong word. More in territorial dispute of... That's probably better, yeah. But same body.
So...
It's a food.
The what?
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Great.
Dig in.
Thanks.
But how do you... You share same body, but how do you switch?
I don't know. Try and avoid it myself.
Is it like a time thing? Like you only get so many minutes? Like, is Cecil gonna come and be, boop? Cecil?
No. Not if I can help it, no.
Do I just clap my hands and Cecil?
No, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Am I not good company? You're kind of weirding me out a bit.
You just told me you're two people. You're
Yeah? How many people are you?
typically one, unless...
Are you sure?
Fascinating question.
Right? It gets really weird when you bring time back into it. Are you the same person you were yesterday? Or tomorrow?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what happens.
See, there you go. Something to think about.
Intriguing. Very intriguing.
I thought so. Wouldn't have said it otherwise.
So, you don't remember the caves?
What caves?
That was
Yeah,
Cecil.
the caves. No, that was totally Cecil. It was. Sure.
Do you remember anything about that?
Why would I? I wasn't there.
I mean, you kind of were.
Not really.
Interesting. We should talk more on this subject. I am very intrigued.
Meh.
Do you prefer when Cecil isn't around?
Of course. I'm not around when Cecil was around.
Is there a way I could help you with that?
Do you prefer when you're asleep?
Depends on where I'm sleeping.
You're aware when you're asleep? You know that you're there? You're conscious when you're asleep? By
No.
definition, you're not. So you're not really aware when you're asleep. You might dream, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That's a fantastic point.
I'm just saying.
We should continue
Who are
this
you when you're
later.
not there?
Let's have our breakfast and continue this in the library later.
Sure. I like libraries. Full of books.
And back in the throne room, Felkir says, yes?
One quick question before we take off. Where are we going?
Where would you like to go?
Where can we find the Meldrin crafters?
That is a tough one. I can tell you in which direction you can find them, and at least the first one. Across the Grayscale Mountains, which, as you know, is the barrier between the west and the east.
By the power of the gray scales.
But the first crafter you should seek is the only one we truly know of his whereabouts. His name is Burntbeard Stonehammer. Any
Sorry, burnt beer or burnt beard?
beard,
Stone.
hammer.
Dark Sage, thank you for the bits, by the way.
Yeah.
Gotten a couple of them from Dark Sage. so
Awesome.
figured
Thanks for the
it's
bits,
a good
Barney.
opportunity to.
And where can we find him?
He is deep underneath the Frostwing Peak Mountain. I'll recommend 2 ways that you get there. The harder of the 2 is crossing the Denthar Pass. It's crossing the Denthar Pass between the mountains. We've sent many of our men to venture forth and seek out these crafters, but few have returned.
And what's the easy mode?
Well, it depends on your concept of easy. There's a gnomish tinkerer in Dawnport. She is not the friendliest of gnomes. You will have to probably get her on your good side. I haven't been able to do it. But she does have an airship that may take you there. That would cross the peaks easily.
What have you tried that doesn't work?
I don't know what would work. I've tried just befriending her. She's more of a hermit, in a sense. She has a shop, though she only cares about her clients.
Do you know of any of her other clients?
I do not.
Have you tried bribing her? Like money, like...
I've never needed anything that great from her yet, so no.
Okay. So you've only tried to befriend her?
Yes.
Okay.
But, Miss Fizzbot, you could find her in her shop.
Thank you. One last thing.
Yes.
Our oaths. We are not to share anything that we know with anyone else, correct? That has not taken the oath?
That is the presumed nature of your oath. Why do you ask?
We seem to have lost one of our members, and they've been replaced. So, long story. We'll figure it out. Is there only one place where you can take the oath, and that's underneath the castle, right?
Typically, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right.
And Dawnport is to the west, south of the mountain, correct? Or east, south of the mountain, right?
Yes.
Cool.
You can take the high road west, past Melkir, which you've visited, I would assume.
Okay.
You'll then come across Bywater, and at the fork in the high road, you'll go southwest, and that'll lead you to Dawnport.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
AJ's just like letting it, rather. He's just like,
Yep. and walk out.
Okay.
And break. uh, and that's why it's not linear.
But you, her,
Like, I can fill an indefinite amount of time with this.
same body.
Sure.
And as you walk out of the throne room, Lenny's still in there with Felkir. You walk out, and Dadarian walks out of the room that he and Naya are in.
Looking utterly confused.
I have
she get-
spoken.
You tried to make sense of it, didn't you?
I did. I
No.
can't. But I would like to discuss more at the library this evening. If anybody would join me for.
Alcohol.
Are,
Drinks sound good.
You're still in the throne room with the
Okay.
king. Are you following your friends, or what are you doing?
I don't know anymore. Today's been a very confusing day. I thought a friend of mine was a different person, apparently. Look, all I want to do is go home and do right by the world. And I feel like this is a quest that is fit for a paladin to do his noble duty to bring light where there is only darkness.
What an honorable statement.
Yep. It's a burden sometime.
I, too, have shared many of those burdens.
Yep. But do you have two sets of burdens? That was only justice. I also have to uphold the law of the land and determine whether or not the people who offend thus crimes of the nation get properly prosecuted.
I have to run an entire kingdom.
You win. Though we had to do mock world nations in college once.
How was it?
It's really hard not to go to war with people who do stupid things.
I completely agree.
I like you.
Like you too, my friend.
I just feel like if no one guides them on the proper course, they'll be led astray. And that's what I'm here for.
I completely understand this. Do you have any more questions for me?
Yes, did anyone ask about the dwarfs yet?
Yes, I believe your friend did.
Good.
He at least asked where he could find them.
Well, they left for a reason, mainly below,
Yes.
which makes me believe that they might not be willing to help easily.
Probably not.
Is there any hints you can give us? Some tips to treats with them?
Well, let's say the crafters themselves live in solitude, each of them.
So they're
And-
ornery.
That's a very good word for it.
How-
You will first find Burntbeard, whom I've told your friends about. But I do believe getting into his chambers and speaking with him won't be of the easiest endeavors. We have sent many a man and woman, and none have returned.
None have returned. This is troublesome.
Dun dun dun.
Do you know, does he have any productivities? Does he like food, wine?
He likes to spend his time alone.
That's troublesome.
Though I do believe he has some apprentices.
Apprentices, you say? I believe it's time for us to case the joint. I don't know where that came. It just popped into my head. It happens sometimes. But I do believe that we should surveillance the area to get better information.
You could do this.
Well, thank you, King. Hopefully we'll return victorious with many stories to tell.
We shall share a fine mug of ale, if that is the case.
Probably best with water with this group. They indulge a little bit.
As
Call
you
a
wish.
spade. Just call a spade a spade. Don't judge me. Don't judge my life. Just because I judge yours. Look, I'm lawful good. This is what I do. I'm judgy.
Judging.
I mean, do you really think it's divine smite? No, it's divine judgment. Anyway, we should see our friends before trouble is brewing. I mean, I trust them, but I don't trust them. At all. Not even a little bit. So I'm just gonna...
Sure. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And you walk out the door, out of the throne.
And that's why when you're in the Feywild, you should definitely go to the theater.
What?
What?
Sully?
Yes?
Can I get a sit rep?
We're just talking and eating and stuff.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
A little bit of that, yeah.
We can either try to cross a mountain, which is supposedly the death of many of people, or try to coerce a gnome tinkerer to let us use their airship to cross the mountains in order to get to the Frostwind Peak.
First
That
question.
is the kind of high I could get.
Do either of you know how to fly an airship?
Sure.
We could wing it.
Is Sundarian here?
Huh?
Is Sundarian or did he leave?
You know, he left.
Oh, okay. How about we try plan C and hire a team of professionals who have been trained properly so we don't fall to our demise?
Well,
Where's your money?
Sort of werewolf pirates.
It's called credits. I'm sure Alius can cover me.
Yes. We will have an IOU written by the person who isn't here.
Do they not trust my word as a paladin? What? People don't live by their word?
I don't know. Our credit seems to have gotten us as far as statues would. But it wouldn't help us cross a bridge.
Why don't we just ask King over there for some money? We're doing his work, aren't we?
You did give us a voucher last time.
Yeah, look how well that worked.
Well,
Yeah,
remember the...
He gave you a voucher, not money. Are you around running his errands and you're not even getting paid?
She has a point.
I just want to go home.
I don't want to die by airship.
Just saying.
And I don't want to cross a forbidden mountain either.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we're staying here.
No! We get money, then we hire a team, and then we fly over in comfort. Then we talk to the people respectfully, find out what's going on, save the day. Easy. It's like 1, 2, 3 question mark profit.
Right, so get money from the king to hire the crew. I don't see a problem. He's a king, he's got plenty. It's a palace made out of fluff and sapphires.
You know what? I will do so. I will be right back. And I'll walk in.
Wait a minute.
What? Like Mim's trying.
A tinkerer would probably have a lot to talk to a dwarf master crafter about.
Yes.
Intellectual conquest might be enough.
If only we could have someone who was dashing enough to convince a gnome tinkerer to join us, who had a persuasion of at least 4+.
I could probably do that, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also her. Alright, let's do it.
Wagons east.
Wagons east.
West.
+6, by the way.
Isn't it east to
Oh yeah, east to the
Dawnport?
I feel a montage coming on.
Do you?
I don't know. I just want to see it. Shall we go east then?
Whatever.
Okay, let's go east.
East, past the
East.
Bywater, down into Dawnport.
Okay. I'm leading. I mean, Sully is leading. I am following.
Okay.
Do we want to get horses?
I don't know. Last time you let them free.
As opposed to...
With money in their mouths.
Yes, we should rent some horses.
I don't think we should rent them.
Well, do you have any gold on you?
No.
I don't either.
I think that we could ask the king for.
And then you hear
Oh my god.
the clank of footsteps.
Is it a horse?
Sir,
Sir,
No, it's too empty. I have to
we
go
have
get
found the little one.
did you call her that?
Well, yes, but she couldn't hear me. It seems she's been knocked out,
What?
and she smells very earthy, and I don't know why.
I didn't do it.
Would you like to take revenge?
Not really. No,
Okay.
Not the time.
Okay, here's what
No
you do.
tie for a tie.
Go in there. There's a bed of pillows in there.
No, it's
Set her
fine.
down gently.
Okay.
It's fine.
And somewhere between 16 and 36 hours she'll be okay. But have plenty of pastries and drink by her.
Okay.
We should probably bring her with us.
Oh, that's probably a good point.
We're gonna need a wagon.
Alright, fine.
Whole wagons.
I'll be right back.
horses, supplies.
Running in, come back with a backpack with a hammock already installed into it. Put her here.
All right, sir.
We
Come on.
good.
And he's like, yeah. She's kind of light. Here you go. Whook.
He just like slam dunked Alice into my basket.
She's like,
And you just see her sprawled out in the hammock, snoring a little.
Okay. Did she have, by chance, a purse with her?
Yes, all her accoutrements are on her, sir.
I'm gonna just very deftly take it and pull out some of the coin. Horses.
Coins.
What do you think I said?
You called them horses.
A coin for horses.
Oh.
Coin for there's no horses this big.
why are we paying for the
Are you
horses?
sure?
There are duck-sized horses, but there's not insect-sized horses.
Hello.
What insects are this big?
Hello.
Horseflies?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Why are we paying for the horses?
Do you want to go back in there? I can go back.
Hey, guard, can we have some horses?
Is the prince still hanging out with us?
No, the prince,
All right.
he left. He said he wanted to talk in the library later, but that was about it. I do not have horses to grant, sir.
You can go back to the king. That'd be kind of weird, though.
No worse than anything else we've done today.
Fine, we'll go to the king and then we'll go to horses.
Okay, so you walk back towards the throne room.
Again.
Are you going to let me announce you now?
What?
No, what?
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 Hello.
I walk by them as they argue.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
All right.
Okay, what?
I'm already past him talking.
Well,
He's not what? You're what?
hey, hey.
Lenny.
And he just walks off. Son of one goddamn day.
My Lord Fakir. One last thing.
As you walk in, you see him surrounded by council. And yes, you're back.
Yes, we neglected to ask for a retainer for horses and other living expenses while we're on the road.
You interrupted me during my sacred council.
It's not really our fault if your God let us in. I mean, he did, you know. It's kind of his job to keep people out if you're in
Or
a
a
special
schedule.
meeting. With all due apologies.
You know, on the outside, showing hours of operation.
What is it you need?
A small retainer so that we can acquire horses and other living expenses on this perilous journey to possibly save the kingdom. I will roll persuasion.
What'd you roll?
9.
Well, it's it's going to be awfully difficult for us to make our mission done.
If you want to
I just
help,
want to assist.
if you want to assist,
Yeah.
you can roll an advantage.
Yeah.
Why? No, can I just roll a different dice? Because this one's cursed. All right,
Next
this
time, I'll give you 100 gold and enough. What happened to the horses I lent you last time?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to know?
Actually, I kind of do.
Oh, dear.
I will actually recount the story of how the horses were lost.
They weren't lost.
This time, I will personally take care of the horses, not them.
You'll have 4 horses. Okay, 3 horses and a pony.
I think we can probably go 4 because Alius doesn't want a pony.
I am fine with a pony.
All right, fine, a pony then. Would you rather a pony than a normal horse?
I don't care.
And I will give you the cart.
Thank you. I will now back out while bowing, while being glared at.
And he still can't believe the story of the horses. You just see him shaking his head and just nodding.
I'm gonna try to see if there's subtly see if there's any interesting papers or anything. Any indication of what they're talking about.
Yeah, Gandhi seemed like he had things taken care of.
You actually see just more of the map of the East as before that you had, or that you would have had before, just with a little more on it, but not much.
All right, that's fancy.
All right, so we have vouchers for horses. We have 100 gold, which I shall parcel out responsibly. I'm even writing it on my inventory. Grumble, grumble. I feel embarrassed.
Grumble, grumble. Do you need a meat?
No.
You're able to add that to your map.
Thanks.
As you looked over the map that they were looking at, these are the bits that you were able to scribble down.
Cool. Whoa.
Our horses await, my lady.
Why did you call her a malady?
I'm telling you, Cecil's
I walk away.
the malady. It's fine. It's fine, whatever.
To the horses?
To the horses.
To the horses!
And the pony.
And the pony. The Sully pony. So you have 4 horses and a cart. Oh, and a cart. I'm going to put Alius onto the cart and make sure it's well nestled with some hay so that she doesn't jostle.
Okay. And you put her in the corner of the cart, and she's very much fits in the corner, due to her stature.
No one puts Ali in the corner. I'm going to die when I get home.
But there's a lot of space left in the cart for you to put things.
Because this is a spacious cart, not because she is of any size whatsoever.
It's not really that big of a cart, but you put her in the corner, so...
Dig up.
All right, and then I shall leap on my Clydesdale. Is it the Clydesdale this time? Or is it a smaller horse?
It's a
Why
smaller
don't we
horse this
all
time.
just ride in the cart with the horses pulling it?
What?
The horses are pulling the cart.
Yes. So
Why are you riding it? Ride the cart.
it's like a ride-on cart. It's not like a hitched.
It could, yeah.
What's it being hitched to?
To the horses.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's some that you can ride from the cart, and there's some you have to ride a horse on.
There will be there's a seat on it if you.
Oh, I will.
On the front of the cart if you want.
I will ride on the seat then. I will drive this coach. See, he said wagon, not a coach. I think coach. I think, you ride it. I think wagon. I think that you hitch it on the back of a trailer. The trailer being a horse. Stop staring at me. Stop judging me.
Is this the point where I tell you I grew up at a farm?
I grew up in the city. I never had to deal with wagons.
I grew up at a farm. You don't ride horses that are pulling carts.
I don't
Stuck.
know.
You ride the. You may not have a seat necessarily, but you ride in it like the back of a pickup.
Okay. So I will ride it that way.
So you lock all of the horse, or Sully, are you locking your horse onto the wagon, or are you riding it?
I'm going to ask the horse.
Do you have to speak with animals?
No.
Okay, so what do you do?
I'm just going to ask the horse. Would you rather be ridden or the cart?
It hits you with its nose.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I'm assuming that's me.
I don't care anymore. Let's just go.
It wants a carrot.
I've got beer.
I don't think
It
that's
hits you
a
with
good
its nose.
idea.
Don't
It's
do it.
oh,
Oh my. Are you about to have a drunk pony?
Oh goodness.
Naya, are you hooking your horse up, or are you riding?
No, I'm riding in the cart.
Okay. So you
Okay.
have 3 horses hooked up to your cart, and Sully is riding his horse.
Off to adventure. What?
Okay. And you speed out of the Citadel. And yeah, as you wind your way down, Sully's horse is winding his way down, but is also winding back and forth as it's going down.
I have no carrots.
So you fed him beer.
It's what I have to share.
I don't know much about animals, but I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea. In fact, I will roll for it. 11.
You're ambivalent. You can't tell if it's good or bad.
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Let's just go find this gnome. Convince him to fly us to the mountain.
Her.
Oh, it's her.
Yes.
Okay. Convince her to fly us to the curmudgeonly dwarf. Convince the dwarf to give us all the parts we need so we can fight the spider, so that we can get the crystal, so that we can go home, and I can take a nap.
Did we bring the poison?
God damn it! Turn around. Was there poison that we need to take?
No, wait. I did get a flagon of the poison.
Thank God. I did not want to go to King Falcon again.
That would have been amazing.
Don't mind us, just sneaking around.
Why do you need a whole flagon of poison? Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't. No. No. Carry on.
To adventure.
Hey, can you pass those statues?
Oh,
What?
you haven't seen the statues.
I haven't.
But we're already halfway down.
I want to know if it's me or Cecil.
How can you tell the difference?
I can tell.
It's the same body.
It's not. Really? I mean, it is, but it's not.
She carries herself entirely differently.
That's what I'm saying. He gets it.
Fine. Back up the mountain yet again.
I appreciate you. I do.
So you go back up to the
U-turn
statues?
and then up the mountain.
Okay.
On the way back, I want to look for a market and see if I can get carrots.
There are merchants on the way up, and you can easily get a stack of carrots. And you make it to the statue temple.
Is it Naya or Cecil?
Well, you look exactly the same, right?
Yeah, but we carry ourselves totally differently.
It was Cecil originally, so
Oh, fuck. Alright, let's go.
So it took you all 5 seconds to figure out that.
Of course.
So
It's
we
clearly Cecil. Look
so we
at the
just-
dopey look on her face.
he spent an hour and a half going down and back up.
It's not my
Does the
fault.
statue have the thingy?
Does the statue have the thing in? I don't know. Let's try. I walk over to the Cecil statue and do the fist bump. No.
Then it is as it should be.
Exactly. I fist bump mine. And
As you do that, the circle comes around, and you see the inscribed words.
That's
Okay.
weird.
You didn't see anything.
Right, yeah, sure.
okay. Everyone got their carrots. Everyone saw their figures. You have supplies. Does anyone need to go to a potty break before we go?
Well, now that you mention it.
Might not be a bad idea.
Restrooms over there by the concession stand.
Oh, they have caramel corn.
5 to 15 minutes later, off to adventure.
And you make your way down to the Citadel.
Anything? Nope, no stopping. We're not turning this around this time. Last chance.
I think
Okay,
we should
good.
be fine until the milk horse.
And off, away from the Citadel to the milk yard.
So you travel through, down the high road. You pass the forest to your left. You see to your right the plains and the farmlands to the south, and then you come to the bridge that you encountered Plok for the first time. But now you see Plok sitting on the bridge crying with his hands on his eyes.
Don't see it, don't see it, don't see it.
Why? Why did I do that?
Yep.
Oh, she'll
Did you
kill
ma-
me!
I critical fail my resistance to do
She'll
this.
kill me!
I turned the thing over and slowed down.
What are you doing?
I critical failed my resistance roll to not do the right thing.
That doesn't make any sense.
It wasn't for you, it's for them. Them.
And I'm the crazy one, sure.
What ails you, Plok?
Oh, hey, Lenny! What are
Lenny?
you doing here?
We were about to go on a grand adventure, and we saw you crying.
Oh,
Nick,
a grand adventure.
you better be
Oh.
careful. Who asked you to come with?
You?
I shouldn't
what?
have said anything.
What? What?
It's a long story, but what ails you?
I lost all my money gambling.
Well, that's
I believe this is
So
called a
listen,
moral
no.
lesson.
Yeah, but my wife doesn't see it that way. She's gonna kill me.
and rightfully so.
How much did you lose?
Terrible thing you've done.
Everything.
How much is everything?
It's 150 gold at least.
Holy crap!
You
I
should
see.
take that as an lesson. Get help for your problem.
But my kids? How will I feed the kids?
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you gambled.
I don't know what to do.
Who did you lose this money to?
Two small little thugs. And then
Dogs?
one of them had a bow.
Dogs?
Dogs?
What?
2 dogs?
No, thugs.
Oh,
Dogs. I will say this is a first edition.
Listen, there's no way they would have been able to win that much.
Better. I will tell you what. I will personally go over and talk to these thugs. If they did anything untoward or cheated to get their money, I promise you on my vow as a knight and a paladin to return your money. But if they rightfully won the money, have it as an abject lesson, and we'll see about convincing your wife not to leave you, as is her right. I judge.
That got me.
Isn't that only...
And you complained about a pee break.
This is called a moral lesson. You see moral lessons out thoroughly.
This is biological urges. Necessities.
which he had plenty of opportunities for in the past.
You
Also,
had plenty of opportunities for this.
he does gamble with everyone that comes by.
Look at him. Look how sad he looks. Look how abjectly pathetic he looks.
That's 15 people crossing.
Paul said he was an asshole.
No one deserves to look like that.
We didn't say that.
I think it was Alius that said that.
But that's 15 people crossing this bridge.
That is. Oh, yeah, he did charge 10 gold. Plop,
Yeah,
why do you charge that much money?
because it mostly goes back to the king.
Wait, how much does a king take?
Oh, I get about 15, sometimes 20%. How am I going to get that much money back?
Prostitution?
What? Look,
I'm just saying, everybody.
I just stand by my words. At least I am honor bound to investigate the potential crime. If there is no crime, then it is upon his failings that we delve upon. But if there was cheating, then he did no wrong, even if he was foolish.
All right, let's go.
Where can we find these thugs, these ruffians?
Well, they went east on the high road. It's the last time I saw them.
What were their names?
I don't know.
So you gambled with people.
What do they look like?
Oh,
Aside from short thugs.
one was short, two were short. Two each had strange hair. It was shaved on each side. And then the hair was growing down the middle. One had an eye patch on its left eye. And then the third, she had a bow that was all white.
So I don't know
And
what.
then they took my money. They took it all.
So I don't know what skill art would be, but I rolled natural 20. So Lenny brings up 3 composite sketches that he did from Notebook. Are these your people?
Performance, I
It
think.
was performance?
Yeah, you could do a performance check.
So 22, but it was natural 20. Are these the people you're looking for?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do any of them look familiar to any of us? From like the inn or
don't-
anything
you don't
like
think
okay.
so.
It's not the group that was in the bar before.
Yeah.
Cool.
We shall search these out. If you do not hear us by nightfall, assume that you're in the wrong and continue to contemplate your failed existence. Wow, that was harsh, even for me.
That was really.
Contemplate what you did wrong, but we will be back, no doubt, right or wrong. For we are Lenny, Naya, Sully, and Alias over there.
Why is she asleep?
She doesn't like you.
I
She's not feeling well.
Then you shouldn't have tried cheating her.
I never
This is
did.
karma right here. You did. You were supposed to. You had
Onward
a
to
deal.
adventure!
You had a deal.
And that's where we'll take a break.
Force 30.
Hey! That was really funny.
That was kind of awkward right
Yeah.
there. We're talking
That was super awkward.
So we're back.
That's my next character.
Hey!
Don't
So you're
worry
playing the
about it.
Fawns?
What?
You're playing the Fawns?
Did you know I only recently found out that they originally gave offered the role of Saturday Night Fever to the Fonz, and he turned it down, and that's how John Travolta got it? I didn't know that.
Henry Winkler would have been terrible in that part.
Well, he was big time at the time.
yeah.
But yeah, that's how John Travolta got his that super boost.
Huh.
The more you know.
Anyway,
So you have ridden off. You've made your pledge to Plok to help him.
well, I made a pledge to investigate the potential of a crime, and if there isn't, I would chastise him for his irresponsible and reprehensible behavior to his wife and children.
Right, we're gonna go back for that too, I suppose.
But if there is a crime, I would vindicate him and bring back his money. And also make a note to find out why the king is charging 100 gold and keeping 85 to 80 gold pieces of that. That's highway robbery.
Right, so we're gonna keep a percent, right?
How often do people cross the bridge?
How deep is the water on that bridge?
It's pretty deep. You couldn't afford it.
Could we cock the wagon and float?
That's why we hire the ferry.
And Oregon Trail. Who got some music?
That's what we should do after here. We should get a boat, ferry people across, make our own money.
That said, until the king finds out that we're doing it, and then makes us pay taxes. And then we would either have to pay taxes or be
We'd have a boat. We just go downriver.
until we're out of the kingdom.
I'm not quite sure where the borders of said kingdom are.
And for all we know, we get out of the kingdom and the reasonable rates are over there. Where they only charge a silver piece to cross the river. And then, how are we going to make any money? To adventure!
I don't think we should get involved in local economics.
But it's a lot of fun.
I don't want to be a part of that game.
I even made a board game of it. It's called Plok. What?
Worst game ever.
I would have gone with Monarchy, but
That's actually a game, though. Yeah. It's actually a pretty fun game, too. Check it out at your local vendor.
Like Mock's Boarding House.
Like-
Oh,
Mox
Mox
Boarding
Boarding House.
so anyway.
Ding.
I think you can like point
The
down
thing.
there.
Okay.
So you are now moving down the high road, and the sun is starting to set. Dusk is settling in, and you do. After you travel for about 2 hours, you do see a small campfire on the edge of the road, a little bit in the distance, probably about 100 yards up in the distance.
Shall we approach on foot or shall we go on cart?
We should probably park the cart.
I parked the cart.
Okay.
Can I parallel to make sure that's like. Well, I don't want it to be in the way of other people there.
How do you coordinate the horses to parallel park
I'm
properly?
that good.
No, you're not.
I'm really not. No, I just bring it to the side of the road.
And the cart pulls off to the side of the road, and you pull back, and the horses and they dig their heels into the ground because they realize that you should not be driving them.
I'm not terrible at it. I'm just not great at it. I have a +1. That's not terrible.
It's not great.
No. What? Do you have better? You probably do.
Yeah, I do.
You have a wisdom.
Me too.
Well, how did I end up being the one driving the coach?
That's because I'm riding the drunk horse.
That requires a lot of handling.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna put a little bit of hay on top of Alu so she remains hidden. And then
So you turn her into a hidden pile of
So
hay
everybody
in the corner.
Doesn't see her.
and then I'm gonna take out my sword and my club.
Okay.
Hell, sword, club, and spear. This dude looks.
How many hands you have?
No,
Pretty
I'm
aggressive,
scabbarding.
isn't it? Well,
You have to make a statement.
innocent until proven guilty.
Trust, but verify. What?
You're approaching a camp, fully armed
Should I go unarmed then?
and 8 feet tall.
I can't control how tall I am.
I'm just saying.
I'll walk ahead with
you're
my walking stick
intimidating enough already.
Fine.
and
Put down my great sword. Put down my spear. Put the club on my back belt, since that's the least offensive looking weapon of all of them.
There you go.
There, am I better now?
Sure.
Can I at least take my shield?
I don't see why not.
Thank you, milady. And I shall walk behind him to the fire.
don't know.
Okay, so you start to get closer, and you can see that they're around the campfire. There are two smaller human figures, and then a taller one that is sitting next to them, and you can see one of them just pulling money out of a bag and dropping it back in, and they're all laughing.
is it? Do they match the pictures?
I brought the pictures with me.
They match the pictures.
All right, everyone, huddle around. We need to make a game plan.
Lizzie is hilarious in chat right now.
Come on, huddle. Are you coming or are you staying at the cart?
Oh, come with. Sure,
All right.
this looks like it's going to be fun. Get
So-
paid, right?
Yes, we will take a percentage because that would be a
Excellent.
lesson.
You're learning.
Well, we're doing a job, even if it is a noble one. Anyway, we did this in college. This is a scenario we learned, which is the vagrant who has stolen money from the innocent shopkeeper. This is a variation, of course, because the innocent shopkeeper is kind of a money laundering troll. Oh, wasn't even a troll. What was it?
Ogre.
Oh, you weren't even there.
The position title was troll.
Persistent tried to troll, but he was an ogre.
Yes.
Anyway, we can do one of two things. Either we go in as innocent bystanders from between don't know what's going on, try to get them to hustle us some money, thus proving their guilt, and then bust them. Or we can just accuse and see if they fall upon their knees and ask for forgiveness.
Right, so in reverse order, you want to walk in all hostile and accuse somebody who may or may not have done anything illegal of doing things illegal, all aggressive like, or you want to entrap them.
What's entrapment?
It's when you trick someone into committing a crime.
Oh, that only
It
happens
was
if you're
in the book.
That was for consularity. Paladin's are free agent.
One.
Alright, there is an option 3, which is we can talk to them like normal human beings.
There you go. But you're not a human being, and neither are we.
Like greater humanoid kind.
I think
Common
that's
folk.
to someone, but it's not me, so I'm fine with it. Lucy's not here, so I have to make up for her.
Fine, we shall talk peaceful like. And if they show any suspicious activity, we note it. And if they do enough, we accuse. Like that great novelist and hero of no Phoenix Wright, Ace Paladin.
Lizzie the Bold just a moment ago in chat said, wait, did this become Phoenix Wright while I was gone?
Let's go. I shall lead the way.
Okay.
Brush my cape out, so it's just kind of covering my thing, but otherwise looking unarmed.
Okay, and so you get closer to the camp and you hear, "Stop right there! Finn'll shoot you dead."
We have
By the
come
way,
to...
I hide. Probably bad.
So it's like look around and I'm alone.
Oh, not bad. 18.
What'd you get? Okay.
25.
What are you doing?
Hiding.
Okay.
So I just look around and just...
What do you want? State your business here.
It is a dark and cold night. I have come to share fire and story. May I come sit down?
As long as you don't start any trouble.
I promise you, I will not start any trouble. I will only in trouble. What?
All right. Come on down.
I will walk forward very slowly.
And you see a short, statured gnome with a eye patch on his left eye looking at you. And then you see him lift up the eye patch. All right. And puts it back down.
Why do you have the iPad?
That's none of your business.
No, it was just an innocent question.
You want to sit down and have a meal with us or not?
Yes, please. May I sit here?
Fine.
All right, I shall sit, so I'm...
Finn, keep your good eye on him.
Nope. Nope. You do know that patching doesn't... Never mind. I'm just going to sit over here. I'm not going to ask any questions. And I scurry over.
Seems like you've never been on sea, have you?
Oh, you want night vision on one eye.
So he's got the dark vision on.
Yep.
Make the flame grow brighter.
Oh, no, he put the patch down.
Oh.
Ah, yes. No, I'm a land-bound half-orc.
I bet that's what you are.
Yes, I'm a half-orc.
Great.
Yes.
Would you like a high five or something?
If you're offering. Good high five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah? Yeah,
We can't offer you much, but we have some stew.
delicious. I do have some pastries. A bag of pastries.
All right.
Oh, God. I did actually realize that these might not be. So who wants to roll to see what type of pastries these are?
You have a 50-50 on a D8.
On D8? Okay. Here we go. Evens.
High or low?
Oh. What do you guys think? High?
Obviously.
High for high, low for normal. It's a low. It's normal pastries.
Okay.
I think, yeah, 4 is low. So yeah,
Yeah,
so now
4
start
would be low.
passing
That's
out
disappointing.
pastry. So yeah, that is kind of disappointing.
Oh, wait, on a D8, it's your choice.
Oh,
A
is it?
4 on a D8 is your choice.
Oh,
Oh, then obviously the laced ones.
they're laced. No, Liddy has no clue, and he's gonna actually have one for himself as well.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm lying. It's not.
Okay.
I was reading that wrong.
Okay.
I was doing my math wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, so you'll pass it on and sit down.
Well, these are fantastic.
Yeah, I came from the Citadel,
Oh, really?
just traveling through.
What are you doing there?
We're travelers.
So are we.
Really? Where are you guys coming from?
The Citadel, too.
Really? What business do you have over there?
Oh, we're minstrels.
Really? Can you play me a tune? I love music.
Sure. And he pulls out a lute, and you see the archer take the arrow and put it back in her quiver, and she starts plucking on her bow to make some noise.
Doesn't sound anything really like music.
No, it sounds absolutely horrible, and his lute sounds wretched. I never said we were good, but we get business when we can.
That's a noble venture. This is really hard to lie right now. Politeness versus honesty.
Are you talking to yourself?
Moral quandaries. Sorry, I'm lawful good.
What does lawful good mean?
Right, not the realms. Ignore me. Hi, I'm Lenny.
Yes, we've high-fived. I think that's enough.
So what's your name?
My name's Flan.
Flan. And your compatriots?
Well, you've seen Finn.
Yep.
Her brother is Din.
Finn and Din. Flan, Finn, Din.
Flan, please.
Flan, Finn, Din. Din, Finn, Flan.
Are you making fun of our names?
No, it's just an interesting arrangement of characters, I would say.
Uh-huh. What are you getting at?
Nothing. You're very suspicious.
Well, when you have what are you, an orc, come into your camp?
I literally told you I'm a half orc. Remember you made fun of me for declaring that?
Sure. Of course we're going to be a little bit suspicious.
So, where are you going to?
What?
Where are you going to? You say you're going from the Citadel, so where are you going to?
Oh, we're going to buy water.
To buy water. That's interesting. That's where I'm headed as well.
Fantastic.
Perhaps we could travel along together for a little while.
I don't know.
Why is that?
What do you have to offer?
I don't really have anything to offer except for my protection.
I think we're good at protecting ourselves. What are you guys doing are you just watching from the,
Yeah, I hadn't really decided. I mean, I want to, get a good look at them all. That's,
Sure.
I mean, that's the main thing that I want to do before approaching is kind of assess them
Okay.
and see what, they look like they can handle themselves in a fight. Do they look like they're minstrels or thieves?
Oh,
Did they actually put their money away?
Yeah, once you approach, they hid the
Okay.
money.
This is
But
weird.
you saw Flan put it on his pouch.
Okay.
Or his pouch on his side. If you want to kind of scope the joint out, first thing, roll a stealth check. Unless it's a 1 or a 2, you've made it.
Okay. It was not a 1 or a 2.
Okay, now roll me perception.
That was not good. And I'm not going to bother with Tides of Chaos. That was like a 3 or something like that.
You got a 3 on your perception?
No, 7. Sorry.
Okay, so you are able to sneak up close enough to the camp, and you get a whiff of campfire, through your nostrils, and you rustle through the bushes.
I'm careful not to inhale too much.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case just in case those pastries were
Yep.
the right ones. You part the branches of the bush that you're hiding behind, and you can just see the three the three people that Lenny's talking to, but all you can recognize is that they are the ones from the picture that Lenny made out. Sully, what are you up to?
Yeah, I was also wanting to sort of see how capable of warriors they were.
Okay, so you've seen Lenny walk in and start talking to them. You've seen Naya crawl behind a bush, and you notice that behind the troop, where Naya entered into the bush, or got behind the bush, there is a forest edge behind them. So you have the shrubberies that are coming off of the main road, and then trees behind the crowd as well, or behind the campfire as well.
Okay.
And you see all four of them sitting down by the campfire, and Naya's still behind the shrub.
One moment. Moral check.
I will stumble my way toward the fire, singing poorly.
Okay. So you clank, 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 walk your way into the fire. What? Who are you? Is he with you?
Yeah.
What?
Having this knows I've been saying we this entire time. That's
No,
Sully.
you never said we.
I literally said we. I at least 5 or 6 times.
What?
This is Sully. Sully Starfell. who apparently is very drunk, which means he has really good beer.
How many more are with you?
Just the one. No.
What?
Two.
Who? And you see them jump up, and you see daggers are drawn. You see Finn pull back her bow and knock her arrow. What is going on?
I still am just holding out my wine flask.
And as you hold out your wine flask, you see Fawn chuck a dagger at it and knock it out of your hands.
Oh God!
That's not nice at all.
Oh God! Are you about to get tiefling rage?
It's an 18 to catch it.
To catch the dagger? You don't.
Oh.
No, the flagon.
Oh, okay. That you can catch. Well, that's impressive. But what are you trying to pull here?
We just came for the fire and to talk.
And would you like a drink?
Why didn't you all come in at the same time? Why is there two in the bushes?
Because everyone we've met out here has been an asshole.
I was having a conversation with a horse.
What is he, nuts?
He's drunk.
Clearly.
Would you like to be?
I've got my own, thank you.
Okay.
I think they're getting paranoid.
Look, do you want to look accusingly and be scared, or want to enjoy some pastries?
What?
Pastries. It's a nice evening. We can just talk. Or you can look menacing, which is really tiring. I'm going to do persuasion while I'm talking. 20.
Hold on one sec.
Oh, God.
This is actually pretty funny. 19. All right. Everybody, we'll calm down. We'll put our... Would you like to come out of the bush?
Naya.
I'm thinking.
She's thinking.
All right, how about we sit down and...
This entire time, Lenny's been sitting down, just looking kind of annoyed at the entire situation.
Oh, all right.
We'll sit down and...
Naya comes out and dusts herself off.
I thought you said there was two.
There are.
1, 2. Oh, there
Garrett.
is one sleeping in our hearts.
There's another one?
No,
Sleeping.
No,
That's 4?
it's fine.
Yeah, sleeping. Literally.
She probably has no idea.
You said there
where
was
we
2
are.
in the bush.
1,
No.
2.
He was not in the bush.
He
Wait.
kind of was. He was a bit.
And they pull out their... What's going on?
Sure.
We're not sure, but there may be 2 in the bush, regardless of how many bodies are there. Nibble on carrot.
Ow.
We have a tiefling in hand that's way more important than 2 in the bush. You are very twitchy for a bunch of minstrels.
Well, when you're surrounded and people keep coming to your campfire and trying to,
Well,
I guess, offer you pastries,
I
it's a
know.
little
And ale.
I
unnerving.
know, it's terrible. We're offering pastries and ale. It must be a brutal, rough life as a minstrel.
Wow.
What does she mean by that?
I believe it's called
I
cutting
mean, that's
banter.
probably a brutal and rough life. You're not very good. You know that.
Wow.
You said it. They said it. You said you're not very
You
good.
just say it.
So, it's got to be a brutal and rough life.
Yeah, we don't make much money as minstrels, and he puts his daggers back in their sheaths. That's
What?
for sure.
What do you make money at?
Whatever we can find, any jobs we can handle, work.
Ever do gambling on the side?
Sounds reasonable.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. I'd say it's an easy way to make money.
Absolutely.
I mean, look, we just came down the road, and we just saw a big old ogre crying. Can you believe that? Crying.
Okay.
It
Did
was
you-
pathetic.
Yeah. I mean, you have to pass it. You have to cross that road to get from the Citadel. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You don't remember this one?
I didn't see anybody crying.
Well, we know he's lying there.
Yeah.
I don't even need to roll.
I don't need to
insight
roll.
check
You
on
know
that.
that's a lie. Yeah, he said someone gambled with them, lost all his money. Didn't hear anything about that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
18
It is-
insight.
We don't even need to incite him. There's no way he could
you
have gotten
you know
here
he's lying.
without
Yeah.
passing that bridge. Like,
I'm just trying to make sure that it.
so now, hang on. How do you get over the river?
What?
The river.
What about it?
The water.
Huh?
The water.
Yeah.
How do you get over?
Cross the bridge.
All right.
But you never saw the ogre.
I saw the ogre.
You paid his toll?
He wasn't crying.
Did you pay his toll?
Yeah.
How much?
It was like 3 gold.
Really?
Yeah.
you see this? You see his hands switch, and then this is, and out of nowhere, a piece of paper, parchment, and a quill. So didn't see ogre crying, and for 3 gold. Okay. That's interesting. Cheap prices. And I just couldn't help to see a clink of a lot of money when I came in. What was that? You guys saying you're poor?
No, it's money we made playing in the Citadel.
Really?
And why are you looking at our money?
Just curious. So are you saying you made it innocently in a citadel?
Yeah. Playing our music. You did not like it? I love it.
You just said it was bad.
That doesn't mean I don't love it.
He's got a point.
That's actually a fair point right there.
Non gustibus non est disputandum.
So, if you made it, so how much did you make in the citadel?
Well, probably about, after the toll. I mean, we made 100 gold in the Citadel.
That's a lot of money.
We were there for a while.
Yes, you know that's more than a lifetime's wages of most villagers.
Not my problem.
Did you know that the ogre lost over 100 gold gambling? About the time you went by.
It's quite unfortunate for him.
So you're claiming that you didn't see the ogre and this money didn't come from a gambling game?
Never said we didn't see the ogre. We saw the ogre. We didn't see him crying.
So you're saying he started crying after you left, implying that perhaps you did something to make the man cry?
We didn't do anything to the ogre. Why would we hurt an ogre?
'Cause he's an asshole. An extortionist asshole, no less.
Fair enough. We paid his fine.
It's unusually low.
Can I just accuse, please? We know they did it. I can just accuse now. Can I please?
You can, but you might be wrong.
So you think that a bunch of minstrels made 100 gold, didn't see an ogre who lost theirs with terrible music?
No.
I could be wrong, but I'm saying it looks like an 80% chance here. Perhaps 85.
Of what?
Of 100%. Oh, wait.
Of what?
Of being right. That they
About what?
them stealing the money from...
No. Stealing the money is very, very vague.
They denied gambling. Or cuddle. Just like...
Yeah.
Did they deny gambling?
Yes.
All right.
So, maybe they did gamble. Why would you deny it unless they were guilty?
Because you're accusatory.
I didn't
By
say anything
very
accusatory.
nature.
I am investigating. I investigate. This is investigating.
Clear bias.
Do you want to continue
Is
the
it
question?
really justice if it's not blind?
Do you want to be their counselor? Do you want to defend them?
They do have a right to
Now that you
representation.
mention it, it's kind of tempting just for fun. I should be a lawyer.
It makes no money.
Lawyer on a ferry.
I would say farrier. Lawyers make more money in most realms. You don't actually have trials.
As we're crossing the river. This is a good
Are you sure you
plan.
want to say you didn't gamble with the ogre?
Did not gamble with that ogre. At all.
And you swear that you made the money on the minstrel.
Absolutely.
Will you testify that to the King Falkier?
Why not?
Deception checks.
Insight
Or not
checks?
Insight?
Yeah.
Who's rolling for it?
I got a 23.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of all rolled, but who's got the highest?
I'm just going to roll.
The highest.
So the way this would work is you pick somebody to roll. Not everybody rolls for it.
Okay.
If you guys want to help in the check, that person gets advantage.
Okay.
I'm
I got a
helping.
+5.
Yep.
So roll,
And have advantage.
and you get advantage. What'd you
19.
get? A what?
19.
Okay. You know he's lying.
So you will testify to King Falkier for that.
Sure.
Then let's go in the morning. Like right now, turn around.
Whoa. I mean, we've got places to be. We need to be at Bywater.
I promise you this then.
For what high-paying minstrel gigs?
Yes. Have you been to Bywater?
Not yet.
I don't know. No?
For your troubles, I will give you 10 coin, 10 gold out of our own pockets. This for a 6-hour delay to your journey.
What do you mean? The castle is 4 days away. What do you mean 6 hours?
Have you really been traveling this long?
Details. I mean, really, time isn't linear. It's fine.
10 gold per 4 hours. That's a total of 24. Oh, that's a lot of gold.
You don't even have that much money.
For 8 hours. We have exactly enough for that. That's
No.
No. We really have. We cannot go back to the castle. We have got to get to Bywater.
It's because you're probably lying.
What are you talking about?
no, you're obviously lying.
No, we're not.
You're pretty
What are we
clearly
lying about?
You lied first of all about the toll because
We
it's
didn't
not.
lie about anything.
First of all, the toll.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Accuse! As he stands up with a flourish. In and out of nowhere, you see a piece of wood sticking to the ground and paper fell down. Order number 1. Not only did you lie about not seeing ogre, the toll is 100 gold. He has said this many times, either through a game of chance or by paying his toll while you go by. That is the first falsehood. Second falsehood. Money and the minstrels. We saw over 50 different minstrels serving for only 2 to 5 copper each. That means you had to have a total of 1 second while I do the math. 3,265 years to make them enough money that you have right there on your chest. Number 3, you are clearly lying right now about going back to King Falkier. I know this because this guy can sniff a lie and he's smelling a lot of lie right now.
It's true.
There is a game in the realms called Hit the Ball with the Stick. You get 3 chances. Miss 1, miss 2, 3, you're out. I accuse you.
Fine. And he comes in and he stabs you, or tries to stab you. Does a 16 hit?
Actually, yes, because I don't have a shield
Wait.
on.
I thought you did have your shield
Wait.
on.
I did, but it's not equipped.
Oh.
I'm excusing it. I'm saying.
Wait. Nope, can't help.
You take 3 points of damage as he stabs you. As you j'accuse him, he rushes and stabs you in the torso with his dagger.
I look down. Look at. Son. I'm an 8-foot tall half orc, fully armored, and just accuse you. You just stab me. Would you like to rethink your life right now? I give you 3, 2, too late. Lift him up by the neck and headbutt him.
All right.
If you're gonna do it that way, we could roll initiative.
No. But you You're picking him up.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a strength.
19.
You easily pick him up. And now you're going to hit. You're just going to, as you grapple him, you're going to bash him with your head.
Yep.
All right. Roll damage on that.
Oh, just raw damage?
Yeah.
That is this +4. What do I roll for this?
You're going to, unarmed is going to be a D4 plus your strength.
Okay. Come on, crit. Oh, wait, no, I already missed my chance to crit. 7.
Damn.
I have a natural +4 to my strength.
So you lift him up and you smash his face with the hard shell of your exterior head, and you see his nose just break and blood come gushing down.
I am Lenny Stone, child of law, protector of order. Don't wait, that's not my shield.
You just hit him in the back. Balls.
And I have accused you. Give up now, and I will spare your lives. Any chance I can intimidation roll for that?
No. Yeah, sure.
Okay. The only other thing I'm good at. No, I literally critically failed. I critically failed an intimidation roll.
You critically failed your intimidation.
Yes.
So
it's probably because you beat your arm
Yes,
instead
and
of
thunk,
the shield.
thunk.
So you beat your arm, and as you do so, he just busted open. He's like, get away. Sully, you see this all happen. You see the stabbing from flying into Lenny. You see Lenny pick him up and bash him in the head, but then out of his own cockiness drop him down. But you also see Finn peeling back on her bow and notching an arrow, and you see the other thug lifting up and rising with the mace out.
Okay. God, I would have loved to have taken an action like while he was coming out of your arms.
I had to give him a chance. I need to learn not to give him a chance
All right.
and fail my intimidation rolls.
So how far away? Okay, so we got.
You're about a good 8 feet away from the three of them, because you were
So-
all around a campfire.
So the archer is attempting to shoot an arrow 8 feet across the fire. Okay. I can cross this distance. I'm going to use my staff to knock the bottom of the arrow, the bow, from the archer.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yep, you hit. And you see the arrow go flying out of the bow
Okay.
into the air, and it's twirling up as after you've struck it.
Okay. Then I'm going to shift my weight and then kick up into the dude he just drops groin. It's a 21 to hit.
Well, they're about 10 feet away from each other.
Uh-huh.
So
I got 40 movement.
okay. So you're running over.
Yep. I thought it was about 8 feet from this.
You're 8 feet from the archer. Then
Okay.
the flan is about 6 to 7, maybe 10 feet away from
Okay.
the archer,
Yep.
from Finn.
So yeah.
So you run over and you kick flan,
Yep.
kick
Yep.
flan.
For.
Did you hit
Yep.
or roll?
Yep.
What'd you get?
23.
23.
Oh, okay.
And that's 5 damage.
5 damage. So you run over and you kick him, and your kick lands right in his back, in his lower back, and you just see him scream as you slam into him.
Do innocent people fight like this?
Cecil, you see
Cecil.
Cecil?
Naya,
or Naya.
it's fine.
Naya, you see Sully rush in, beat the arrow out out of Finn's bow, and then run over and kick Flan in the back.
So Finn still has the bow, though?
Finn still has the bow, and next to her, about 3 feet away, there's another
Din.
thug. Din, yeah.
With what sort of weapon?
A mace.
Okay. I'm going to back away from all of this combat
Okay.
and cast Magic Missile at the guy with the bow.
Okay. 3D 4.
Magic Missile's hella good.
Yeah, it is.
Back to the gaze of the guaranteed hit.
Plus 3.
9.
9?
9 points.
So you launch, as you jump back from the fire, you send force bolts out from your hands, and they all strike Finn, and you see her get knocked over the log that she was standing up on from all of the force of the magic that you've sent at her, and she is struggling to get back up as she looks incredibly hurt from what you just did to her.
It's back to me.
Nope.
Oh no, it's back. It is. Sure.
You see Flan just pull out his mace and try to wrap you across the head, and I'm guessing an 11 doesn't do so. So as he's pulling out
I
his
describe
mace,
it.
it just goes up over your head, and he exposes his shoulder to you. But then he swings it back at you. You would think he would have lined it in and got you're really figured out where you were, but he swings it over your head again.
I'm just gonna stare at him with this.
Lenny, Din rushes at you from behind because he saw you kick into Flan's back, and he hits you over the head with a mace. For 5 points of damage. And then he pulls the mace back. I'm guessing a 17 hits.
17 hits.
And then he hits you over the head again for another 4 points of damage. And Naya, you see Finn start to stand up after that missile, and then you see her cock a bow, or notch her bow, and she fires it off at Sully. But Sully, you just feel the whoosh of an arrow coming across the side of your face, and you see it go into the distance. Lenny.
So I see that. I look over, and I sigh silently, and I like this, and then you suddenly see a glow of a peacock feathers around your back as you get Shield of Faith.
What's it do again?
You now have
Peacock feathers.
plus 2 AC
Okay.
for the next 10 minutes.
And a shiny butt.
That's actually only a bonus action, though.
Oh, okay. Also, remember, you guys can cut in. If you guys see a good thing, if you have come up with a great idea, you can cut in front of the initiative. Just so you know.
Okay.
If you can think of a good story.
Well, I'm gonna draw my shield, though, definitely.
Okay.
And I don't really want to kill them, so I'm just gonna keep their shield. It's like, do you give up yet?
Not to you, you little hipster. Oh, Plok! Oh.
So I will swing with my shield bash.
Sure.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Totally hits.
Okay, I'm assuming it's unarmed again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can roll a d6.
8 damage. Oh, D6?
Yeah. Ah.
Sorry, 10 damage.
And you just see more blood gushing out of his nose because you just keep bashing him in the head.
Will you please just give up?
For what? And he spits blood on you.
I just cleaned the shirt.
Sully?
All right. I'm going to run up the one attacking him, kicking him in the head as I jump off, and then thwack the archer with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
It's 15 to hit with the kick
Hits.
for 6 damage.
How much?
6.
Ah, God! Ugh.
Is he still up?
Yep.
Right. And 20 to hit the archer
Definitely hits.
for 8.
And what do you hit her with?
The quarterstaff.
Okay.
So run, kick as I jump off, and then down.
Okay, so you run up and you kick as Sully is smashing Flan with his shield. You kick Flan in the back of the head and slam his head back into the shield, and then you run back. And as
Finn.
Finn is trying to notch another arrow, you smack her across the head with your quarterstaff, and she falls to the ground lifeless.
That was harder than I meant. Good stick.
Oh,
Naya,
I think that was intended to be non-lethal.
A little bit.
Naya, you see Sully just knock Finn to the ground and lifeless, but you still see Din and Flan in front of Lenny.
I would like to firebolt, because I'm not going to waste another spell on them. So I will waste a cantrip on them. Yeah, just firebolt. 22.
Oh, it hits.
1 point of damage.
Who are you hitting?
I don't know, one of them.
There's the one that has been beaten to death.
The
or
other
close.
one, then.
Okay.
The
Din-
untouched Din.
Nobody's really touched Din yet, so you send a scorch of fire
From a great distance.
from a great distance, and Din looks over and says, "Ha!" Whew. You can see his hair a little singed, but nothing too bad. Now, Lenny, Din and Flan look at you. Definitely the 20 does a 14 hit. Okay. So after Flan pushes back your shield, he takes his mace and smacks you over the head with it for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Then Din rushes in and comes over Flan's shoulder and swipes 2 times with his mace and just completely misses. You're getting the sense that these aren't the most skilled of
anything.
Not even music. What do you want to do?
Your compatriot is down. You're badly hurt. Let me mend your wounds. We will take you into the king to be processed. Give up now.
What? Why would... We haven't done anything wrong. You're the one attacking us. And it's just such a... And you just see more blood just starts getting on you as he's spitting out of his mouth from the blood running down his nose.
As you see him pull out the club, and as it's drawn, it bursts into flames. By the might of Mr. Wolf, the greatest of law and orders, I smite thee. I go over the leader's head and hit the one behind him.
You hit Din?
With Searing Smite.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
10. Actually is plus 4. Oh, 15.
Hits.
Okay. And that is 2d8 plus 2d8 plus 4 plus 1d6. And he's on fire if he fails. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 damage,
Okay.
and he's now on fire.
I got to make a con save or a check, right?
Con save and throw. On a fail save, he takes fire damage every round until it's out.
20. Your DC is 8 plus your proficiency
Oh,
and
yeah.
your
It's enough. I'm almost sure.
yeah.
I think I just hit the camera.
Yeah,
Are-
my
are we-
spell save DC is 12.
Are we still on?
Okay.
12, yeah.
He
it's
makes
easy,
it.
Yeah.
I just.
Okay.
A successful
Are
save
we still
spell
in
ends.
frame? Cool.
Oh, it's at the start of its turn.
Yep.
The turns, okay.
But as you
That's fine.
you take out your flaming club and smash it over Din's head, you just see him start to become engulfed in flame, and you hear him scream. He's like, "Ah, that is not what I was expecting!"
Screams of agony as he asphyxiates to death.
Sully, what
All
are you
right.
up to? Right now, you see Din just start to get engulfed in flames after Sully smashed him in the head, but you also see Flance beat Sully over the head with his mace.
Okay, so I was going to attempt to sweep the leg of
There's Din, which is the one on fire, and Flan.
Flan.
Okay.
That was a
Oh.
9 to hit,
Misses.
and then punch Din
Din?
twice.
Okay.
17 and 18.
Both hit.
Okay, and that is 12 damage.
So you come in and you get very low. You try to sweep Flan's leg, but you just miss. But as you come up, you're facing Din now, whose head is on fire, and you just punch him twice in the face, and you just see your hand is now engulfed in flame, but he drops to the ground, and his body starts to become consumed by fire.
Actually, flame off.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't want to kill them. They're
Oh, he's
criminals. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
but you turned off my fist.
It's fine. Do you really want holy flame on your fist?
Yes.
Flame on.
Naya, you have seen Sully now take out Finn and then Din, but Flan is still left, and he looks completely hurt, struggling in front of Lenny. What do you want to do?
I'm assuming that Lenny is fairly distracted right now.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start looting.
Okay. who are you looting?
Whoever is closest to the perimeter and most out of Lenny's line of sight.
Okay. So you can get to Finn, who has this beautiful, beautiful ivory bow.
Yeah, I can't take that without him noticing. Would any like coins?
Well, you
or-
could stealth. You could do a stealth. You could try to stealth and steal it.
Yeah, but I mean, where would I keep it without
Oh,
Lenny see it?
Oh yeah. I mean.
So like that's a no go. I'm looking for like a coin purse or something like.
Oh,
that.
absolutely. You can find on her belt. There's definitely a coin purse.
Excellent.
And you open it up, and you find about 10 gold and
A boat.
a what?
And an inflatable boat.
Yeah. About and 2 rubies are in there.
Ooh.
And you find 1 potion on her body.
I leave the potion.
Okay.
And 2 rubies, was it?
2 rubies.
2 rubies. I leave the potion though. Potion's still there, as is the bow.
And Flan looks at you and he is enraged, and he wrestles up enough strength to try and swing his mace at you, and one goes over your head, and then the next one comes back and slams you in the head for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
What do you do, Lenny?
Are you done yet?
Huh?
Are you done yet?
What? What are you gonna do to me?
Did you,
Nothing.
Do you not see me set the guy on fire, smash your head in, watch my front... I dropped the thing and I just flick him with full strength.
You flick him?
Yes.
Slap right in the forehead.
Yes, that's a hit.
Yeah. Now you roll
22.
roll a d4 plus your strength.
Okay.
Plus your strength.
7.
Do you kill him or you knock him out?
I'm not getting him out.
Okay, so you, as he spits on you, you literally take your finger and just flick his forehead, and he falls over unconscious onto the ground.
I just wanted to arrest him, like a proper accused. I have a question though. The 2 dead ones, are they dead or are they mostly dead? Like, do I have time to lay on hands, either of them?
You could Finn you couldn't, but Din you could.
I'm gonna tie him up with rope first, and then I'm gonna lay on hands.
Okay.
Even though I'm injured, stupid dead people have to survive.
You can just stabilize them.
Yes. I'm not trying to give him to full health.
Kit. You don't have to use all of your healing.
Do you know the medicine? Yeah, I'm only gonna use 5 points. Is that enough to not kill?
I think 1 would be enough.
They're at
to
they're at
stabilize.
0.
Oh, they're at
You
0.
just need 1 point to
Oh,
stabilize.
yep. Then 1 point of lay on hands.
Yeah.
I'm just staring over him.
You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
I'm feeling a little
And
burnt.
him, Lenny, a bit. Yeah, you should blame him too. It's fine.
Under the authority of King Falkior, I arrest you. In the name of the god of law and the goddess of order. This time with the club and a shield. A thundering don-don blast throughout the hall. Do you willingly submit to your arrest?
Just give me some aloe.
Well, you do have to remain silent. Anything you say or can do will be used against you in the Treaty of King Falkior. If you want to have a counselor, you do have a right of a counselor.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm just using the rights of the realm. Maybe it's different here. If it isn't, you can write to the local philosophers to see change in academic standards.
He's completely out of his jurisdiction here.
I can notice that.
But you kind of tried to stab us first.
What?
I saw it.
And he passes out.
Okay. Good job, everybody. I'm going to sit down now, and he falls over unconscious because he's down to 5 hit points.
Oh, you were down to 5 hit points?
Well, I've just been at tough face that entire time. That was starting to hurt after a while.
Waste not, want not. Let's see what's on the other body.
Yep.
In the other body,
Yeah, we'll see what's on Flan.
you find a pouch full with 100 gold coins.
Oh, there's the money you were looking for.
That's it?
Yep. I mean, his daggers and the mace.
Tie the pouch to Lenny's belt.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
We'll put the potion and bow in the wagon.
I like how they keep the noble thing to me, and it's like everything else is fair game.
Yep. Put the bodies into the wagon.
Yep.
Okay.
So there's 3 bodies that we could loot.
Yep.
And so was there anything on the other body? There's a pouch with 100 gold. So
Yep.
that's what Lenny wants.
Yep.
You got
What's the rest of the stuff?
You got everything off of Finn
One
that you
of 'em.
could.
Yeah. So
Uh,
now there's
What's
now
on
we should
Din?
wait.
On Din, he has a backpack it's not on him, but you find a backpack where he was sitting, and you find 4 potions in there.
All right. So I wrote down that there's a shiny bow and 1 potion, but that's that's just in the cart. I'm sure I'll use. We'll end up claiming it.
What's in the other? What kind of potions are they? Like,
They look. They have a wavering red color to them.
so they look like health potions.
You would assume so, but it would take you about an hour unless you
Well,
dipped your finger in and
we're
drank it.
camped now.
Yeah, Lenny's out.
Yeah, Lenny's passed out.
So,
So,
Yeah, after studying, you just think they're normal health potions.
The one that I picked up too.
Yep, absolutely.
okay, and
I'm going to keep that one then.
put one in his pouch.
So is it +1 potion? I now have 2 red potions. Or this is not red potion, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, it is? Okay, same one.
it's a you. Sully tells you it's a health potion.
Okay, so yeah. I still have one remaining from last time. This is probably good because I'm bleeding from a lot of places.
I got a new backpack.
You do?
Yep.
This is how the circle of life goes in Land of D&D. You don't actually buy goods. You kill people and take their goods.
That was an accident.
Killed one.
Technically, you killed one.
Yep.
That was an accident.
I'm not judging. They attacked first.
It's true.
Han shot first.
They're not going to need them where they're going.
Yeah, so after a long rest, Lenny will get up.
So you're gonna spend the night here
he's
on the side
done.
of the road.
We'll pull the horses and stuff closer to the fire, and
Yeah.
You guys could drag me
Make a
over there if you
proper
wanted
camp.
to.
well, I mean, it's a proper camp. We just
Yeah.
don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Just take over their stew.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make note that there weren't any like bedrolls or things of people that might be out scouting the area or anything like that.
You think
but-
that they were the only ones in this party? You don't think they were accompanied by any
and
accomplices?
they were the only ones that we had
Yeah.
descriptions for and
Yep.
so on. So okay.
So night falls. Are you guys doing anything during the night, or are you?
Probably just watch.
And morning comes. It goes uninterred. Nothing attacks you on the high road.
So how long does it take to get back to the bridge?
Back to the bridge. It's only going to take you about 2 hours.
All right, shall we? Look, you're not going to just keep them.
complained about a bathroom break.
Bathroom, you go now.
No, on our way here.
Oh, you complaining about that still?
It's fine. Where's our cut?
We will get to that. Let us go treats with Plop. There's a plot.
Plok.
Plop. Plop.
All right, bright and early.
Get there before noon. Is he still crying?
No, he's. You see him on the bridge, walking back, pacing back and forth, more contemplative, but he doesn't look. He looks like he's in a somber mood.
Good sir, Plop.
How's that divorce coming along?
Oh, you're savage.
It might happen quicker. Did you have any luck? Please tell me you had luck.
Body,
Unconscious body.
unconscious body,
Oh, that's
unconscious
them.
body.
That's them.
They attacked us when I accused them.
I knew it. I hated them the minute I saw them.
I reach into my thing and bring out the belt of gold.
Oh,
First, what have you learned?
gambling might be bad.
Might.
Okay, it's bad. It's bad, and I should not do it.
It's true.
I will not gamble with people crossing the bridge anymore. My family's more important. Much more important.
Make sure it's expendable income. Do not gamble away anything that you cannot afford to live without.
I just thought that there's no way I could have lost to those three. They weren't the brightest. Have you heard their music? It wasn't good.
It was terrible.
I know. And I did not think I would lose.
That's how they usually get you. Do you really want to, like, you think it'll come along and with the juggling and flipping daggers, be like, would you like to gamble with me? Even though I can roll the dice magically with the loaded dice? You want to play with me with loaded dice? You know, I'll win with loaded dice.
I'm done gambling, okay? I'm done gambling.
Good. But first, a couple clerical fees. You have 10% for the cost of goods and blood, another 15% for arms combat, the clerical fee for processing do-gooders. That'll be a total of
3 gooders.
3 good dooders. Here you go, 70 gold.
75.
72, you have to take these in for processing, not to be killed.
But okay.
Hang on.
Can
Hang on.
will you come?
Hang on.
What?
I say he gets all the gold, and we get free passage whenever we want.
You've already got free passage.
We already have free passage. we already got that.
What'd she say?
Nothing.
Nothing apparently.
But please, come to my house. Meet my wife. She's cooking dinner or lunch. Lunch? Yes, lunch. She knows what's happened and she'll want to thank you herself. You can meet my little ones, Pink and Tink.
No. Thank you, no.
Moral check.
We're already delayed by 4 hours.
One of these days I will pass my resist morale test of myself.
What
I
does
got
that
5.
have to do with anything? It's not. No. We've got
Because part of
mission.
being good is to
What
make
about the greater good?
we must be on our way to save the realm.
Please,
on our way back.
Please, where are you?
On our way back, I promise we will come and dine with you. But first we must do something of dire importance. Here, take 75 gold. That's fee.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
But you must bring these 2 in alive so that they can take the king's justice. And you must go to the nearest cleric of law, or the nearest god here, and promise to shed yourself of the temptation of gambling.
I gamble no more. I gamble no more.
Then a good day to you, Plok.
My friends, I will see you on your return.
Shall we?
Zang.
All right.
Turn around.
I'll take my 10.
10, 10, 5.
You're darn right.
And that's where we'll end.
So somehow I took the most damage, and I got no loot except for a potion and 5 gold.
I took a lot of damage too.
I took.
To be fair, you have kind of proven you can't be trusted with money.
What? When have I proven I've been untrustworthy with money? Actually, yeah.
When you offered to give them everything we had just to bring them back to the city?
Oh, that was a complete. Oh, that was a lie.
You lied?
It was undercover work. Sometimes you had to go into the dirt to be. Shut up. Yep, I'm gonna be a piece for that.
Lucy is freaking out in chat. My money, Lenny. My money.
You're taking a nap.
Oh, goodness.
So, what's everybody doing for the week?
I guess I can go first. I am doing a lot of work, and then on Friday I'm going to see a lot of friends at PAX. I'm not actually going to PAX, but if you are in town, shoot me a Twitter message. I'll try to meet you up with you to say hello. Next week, more Divvy the Loots. And on Friday, Exalted, but not this week. The week after next. Yeah. Oh. And on Friday, I will be on Drunkly Romantic, Some Popular Opinion, for the first time.
Oh, very cool.
Yep, Friday at noon.
Nice.
I'm gonna be at PAX.
Awesome.
If anybody finds me, I'll have a bunch of really short encounters for D&D.
Nice.
Cool.
Rad.
I'm broadcasting all week. I think that I might be going to some Guild Wars party thing for PAX. And then Sunday I'm going to be on Roll For It, playing
Layla.
somebody. No, I will not be Layla. Layla is Margaret Crone. I will not be Layla. Layla won't be there. Barnaby and Robert will be at an academic decathlon where myself and another character who is guesting, another person who is guesting, will be. And that's
Barnaby
the
just
extent of what I know about it. I don't even know what I'm playing yet, but I'm finding that out tomorrow. And
You're going to need some training, you know that.
And then next Friday will be more
Exalted.
More
Games of
Exalted.
Divinity.
So, yeah. That's really all I got. I feel like I'm forgetting like 3 things.
You're always
Very,
busy.
very
Yeah.
busy.
You are living the life of Riley.
Life of what?
Riley.
What?
Never mind.
I
So
can't hear you.
Eric, what are you doing?
A lot. Tomorrow, as many of you know, we are doing Acquisitions Intoxicated. Jerry Holkins and I have started a brewing stream. You can check that out tomorrow on Penny Arcades at noon. We're going to be airing VODs. You'll be able to catch up tomorrow on the last 3 weeks worth of VODs because we're holding off because it's PAX week. Tomorrow night, but the week after that, Acquisitions Intoxicated will be coming back live. So check it out not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. We also, tomorrow night, we have Amateur Hour, our other D&D show, so check that out at 7 o'clock. Throughout the week, I'm going to be playing a ton. Probably even tonight, I might stream some more Elite Dangerous in VR, because it's so cool. So if you want to come in, talk some D&D and homebrewing while I fly around space, I would love to have some people to chat with.
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Have you streamed Super Hot yet?
No, I haven't, but I really want to.
You do Super Hot, and I will be there with flying colors.
Yeah, I've got to download it. I haven't yet. So I'll probably do Super Hot next week because
Okay.
my veins are still tapped with Elite Dangerous. Other than that, PAX this weekend. If you're in town, Sunday at the Sandworm Theater at noon. Myself, our good friend Lauren Bond, Tyler Carpenter, that Bronze Girl, right?
Yep.
And is Strix on that panel? I can't remember if Strix is on.
No, I don't
She's-
think so. In
No.
fact,
She's on
she's
the
not.
Friday one. I
She's
think.
actually not in any because she has to be out of town.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
But she's invited to a number of them, but she can't make
So
them.
we got a lot of great DMs that are going to be talking about streaming, DMing for a stream versus DMing at home. And then we'll be back here on Monday night for our next session of Mayhem and Misfits.
I'm going to get yelled at so much next week, I have a feeling. Look, I'm just saying. Under one...
Even I almost got your hammock backpack and put her in it to bring her into the fight. She was yelling about being sold into house gnome slavery because you left her unattended.
That wasn't going to happen.
You're gonna get yelled at when you get home. Never mind next
Look,
week.
under my tutelage, we got a really cool bow. We made 25 gold. We had a 100 gold retainer. We got more horses and a wagon. This was a good trip. Did we die? No.
We don't know if she's still in the wagon yet. We haven't checked.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Do not put that evil on me. Have a good night, everyone.
Is in the wagon, right? Yeah. Maybe we'll find out next week. I don't know, but thank you for everybody who donated bits for the follows,
Thank you.
and thank you Park and Seal for the sub. We will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.